Happy Halloween, friends. Well, thought I'd finish out Spooktacular October with a review of a family film. There have been numerous fun films for Halloween the whole family can enjoy. Some have gotten a lot of respect, but there's this one film that came out a few years back that's not getting as much love and respect as it has, and it came direct from Europe, and it's Monster Family, based on the book Happy Family. Is this anime film from Europe really that bad, or am I going to have to give this film some good old fashioned Big D justice? Find out as I review Monster Family right now. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Joel, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 2018, although it was released originally in 2017, animated monster comedy flick Monster Family, also known as Happy Family. It was released by Altitude Film Distribution in the UK and Warner Bros. In Germany, plus and Program Media Trade in Eastern Europe, with a lot of other production companies being involved. The film was directed by Holger Tepe. If I mispronounce the name, I apologize. Co-written by David Sevier, based on his 2011 book, Happy Family. The film features the voices of Emily Watson, Nick Frost, Jessica Brown Findlay, Celia Imrie, Catherine Tate, and Jason Isaacs. Now, I will not give this film whole story away. I'll give a little bit of the way, but not all of it. This film really has gotten a lot of top out, even by probably by American audiences. But this film was easily a dud at the box office overseas. Anyway, in Transylvania, Count Dracula laments about his loneliness with his three bat servants and receives a phone call from Emma Wishbone, who has mistakenly called him instead of a monster costume store. She talks to him briefly before accidentally dropping her cell phone down a storm drain. Emma is depressed as family tensions build up. Her own bookstore is in dire financial straits. Her son Max is a victim of bullying due to his awkward and stereotypical mannerisms. Her daughter Faye is a narcissistic teenager, and her husband Frank is overworked and sleep deprived, neglecting her. Dracula decides to make Emma his new bride and persuades Baba Yaga to curse her and turn her into a real vampire so she will stay with him. Her new age friend Cheyenne gives Emma some tickets to a costume party, and Emma makes costumes for her family. She's the vampire, Frank is the Frankenstein's monster, Faye a mummy, and Max a werewolf. Due to a mix up at the party, they are thrown out by security, causing Emma to have a breakdown. Baba Yaga takes advantage of the situation and curses her, but as her entire family were unhappy, they are all cursed and transformed into the monsters they dressed up as. Well, Emma chases Baba Yaga, who escapes, but not before they learn that her amulet needs to be recharged at the London Eye, which happens to have been built on a site of ancient power. Meanwhile, Max scares his bully, enjoying his transformation. Faye has, well, been rejected by her school crush. And Frank has lost his intelligence, but still shows love for Emma. Well, that's all the story I will give to you. If you want to know what happens, you're more than welcome to check it out. But I'll get to my thoughts in a moment. They do travel to different parts of the world. I know they go to Egypt and then soon to Dracula's castle. But that's it. No more of this. Anyway, my thoughts. What are my thoughts on Monster Family? After watching this, because I've encountered this film numerous times on various streaming services, like Tubi, which I actually watched it on there as a matter of fact. It's also on Peacock and Freevee, plus a lot of others. But my thoughts on it, well, I'm gonna say do say it's a nice little film, but it's not as good as you think it is. Upon its release, it has a mere weak rating on what Rotten Tomatoes, who apparently has this at about 17%. Well, so one source says, one says it's way down at 10. But anyway, and they say the film promises a family-friendly animated monster mash, but succeeds only in delivering a viewing experience so lackluster that parents may find it genuinely frightening. Well, no, I don't find it to be frightening. I will say this is an okay film, but like I said, not a great film by any means. But, well, you'll have to take my word for it. It has a few fun moments, though. But anyway, this film bombed big time. It only made like, well, it did get a little bit of a limited showing in the US, but it didn't do so hot. Because I don't know when it came. And it didn't quite do so high in the UK or Germany. Yeah. Well, it actually did okay, but they only managed to make 26 million worldwide, making it a commercial failure against its $30 million budget. Despite this, they would release a sequel a few years later, but that film did even worse. Well, I am gonna say the animation's fine and what have you, and well, I will say that I was surprised to know how this family came to be and what have you, to become monsters and what have you. So, yeah, I do like that bit. But anyway, Emily Watson, who you may know from numerous movies and what have you, I can remember her from a few films, but not a whole lot. I can remember her from Punch Drunk Love and Red Dragon. And let's see, I'm trying to see. Well, that's about. And Kingsman, The Golden Circle. She voices Emma, and I'm going to say she was a nice little character. Nick Frost, who actually was well known for working with Simon Pegg on the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy films, which were Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End, as well as the television comedy Spaced. Voices Frank. But when he's the Frankenstein monster, he's okay, but well, hasn't gas at times. I was not impressed. I wasn't impressed with that. Not that I'm being rude, Dave. That I did not expect. Jessica Brown Findlay, who actually appeared in the earlier seasons of Downton Abbey, voiced Faye, and I'm gonna say that character wasn't too bad. Ethan Rose, who I'm not too familiar with, my sources have no info on him, voices Max, and he's pretty good. Celia Imrie voices Cheyenne, who co-works with Emma at her bookstore. Celia Imrie also had recently appeared in films like Calendar Girls, Name McPhee, and both the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel and its sequel, the second Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. And also, she was in Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, as well as FX's Better Things and Netflix's The Diplomat. Catherine Tate, you may know her best from playing Donna Noble from Doctor Who. Voices says Baba Yaga. I'm gonna say that character's pretty funny in some ways, but yeah. And Jason Isaacs, who you know best as Lucius Malfoy from the Harry Potter franchise, and he also played Captain Hook in the 2003 film adaptation of Peter Pan, which I will be reviewing later on, even though I missed out on its anniversary last year. But or no way, I think I did review. Oh, I can't remember. My I've lost track of some things and what have you. But he voices Count Dracula, and he's not too bad. It's just that this just has a little bit of a mixed feeling, mixed issues, and what have you. So yeah, this is kind of a mixed bag and what have you. Henrik Schwarzer does the score, and it's not too bad. I mean, while some of the music's fine, what have you, I'm just gonna say this is a mixed bag. Some of the characters are good, but in some ways they aren't that great. Well, except for when Frank is the Frankenstein monster in some parts. Yeah, everything um else I've seen, some of the other characters are fine and what have you, and the story's fine and what have you. But like I said, this by a long stretch, this isn't really that great of a film. But if you want to give it a try, you're more than welcome to. But I would rather say just skip this film, or should I say, avoid this. But like I said, I didn't hate the movie. I did like a little bit of it, but not a whole lot. So anyway, that's about it. That's about all I can say about this film. So, what did you think of Monster Family? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, consider clicking the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, make it grow, make the views grow. Tell all your friends about my channel, get them to know me. Maybe share my vids with your friends, and maybe that'll help them be a part of my Big D Nation. And join me later tonight for my Scooby Doo 2002 live stream for Halloween. And later tonight, I'll be giving to you my real last Halloween review, and it'll be scary stories to tell in the dark. So, thanks for watching. If you like this, check out my reviews for these much better spooktacular fright fest your kids can enjoy. I give you the first three films in this franchise. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the film that started all Sony's, Hotel Transylvania. Its sequel, Hotel Transylvania 2, is in the upper right-hand corner, and the bottom left-hand corner is the third film, Hotel Transylvania 3 Summer Vacation. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.